I jumped the car back in Breaker's Cut. Told myself I'd never come back. Oh well, shit. Here I am. This must be me. Damn. Shouldn't have told Annie I'd come. Don't know how she tracked down my number. My strong, big sister. Crying into the phone. Ah, well. I stooped to pull back the tarp. Poor old guy had hardly stirred the whole trip, sleeping off one thing or another. I grabbed the tarp. Everything I need's in there, so not much. My phone, wallet, change of undies and shaving kit so I can freshen up when I need to. Plus the suit I'd borrowed for the funeral. I've been sleeping rough long enough to get a good night's kip, despite the diesel fumes and the noise. Okay, time to ditch this old girl. I pull at the door, and it doesn't budge. Great. Familiar skyline peeks through the vents of the old reefer. City hasn't changed much in the last 5 years? Jeez, what am I going to say to Sarah? Hey, sorry about, disappearing for half a decade. Jesus. Did a stint working reefer cars like this. You gotta set those flow hatches just right, or you'll have a car full of rotting fruit. I think about trying to get up there, but I'm sure I can get this door open. I think about trying to get up there, but I'm sure I can get this door open. Hey, give me a hand with this door. He mutters something under his breath. Continues snoring. Bending down, I shake him by the shoulder. I fall back as the iron bar whistles past my face. Hey, watch it!
Quiet! You'll get us killed again!
You've lost it, mate.
You have to help!
He glances to the side, listening.
You're right. Tried that. It's no use.
What?
Think!
He continues muttering under his breath. Look, put it down.
I'll put it through your skull! Think!
He returns to muttering to himself, eyes darting about wildly. The guy's got a screw loose. Don't fancy my chances trying to grab that bar. The guy's got a screw loose. Don't fancy my chances trying to grab that bar. I throw the tarp over the raving man, wrestling him to the ground.
Dad, get it off! You don't know what you're doing!
I gotta get out of here. I jam the bar into the frame, lean into it. The door gives way with a screech. Sudden, blinding light stabs at my eyes. I spin back behind the door. The old guy, having finally freed himself, is caught like a rabbit in headlights.
What have you done?
Ah, shit. Security. The man looks around frantically. Relax, I've been caught freight hopping before and talked my way out of it. Hey, we're with Western Rail. Jesus, what the hell?
You've got to break the cycle! I can't!
Oh, God! Squinting into the light, I glimpse silhouettes of armed men, waiting and watching. Can't make out who they are, but not Metro security, that's for sure. Bullets shatter past me as I dive across the doorway. Grabbing my pack, I throw open the hatch and leap into the blackness on the far side of the train. Then I'm tumbling down a steep siding, concrete rushing up to meet me. I lie there looking at the sky, trying to process what just happened. I hear the distant sound of sirens, and above me, shouts, doors slamming, tires on gravel. Then silence. At least my phone's not busted. I pick it up, screen flashing a blurry photo of my sister. Annie?
Mick, hey!
Yeah, hey.
How you doing? You in town yet? Can't wait to catch up.
Sure.
Jeez, Mick, show some enthusiasm. We've got a funeral to plan.
Same irrepressible Annie.
You in town yet? When are you getting here? We need to go through Mum's things, find some photos for the wake. Did Uncle Phil call you?
No. Did I need to...
Never mind. You're staying at ours tonight, yeah? Have the address?
Yeah, off Cooper Street, right?
Oh, no, Mick, Jesus. We moved over a year ago.
Oh, sorry. I angry beeps from my phone.
You gotta break out of that head of yours, Mick. Talk to Sarah?
Annie, my phone's gonna run out.
Jesus, she's gonna be at the funeral, you know. You still haven't talked to her.
I can't. Just tell me your address. My battery.
I know it's hard for you, but you're gonna have to face her.
Annie, your address.
Okay, sorry. I know I shouldn't push you, but...
I look down at my dead phone. Shit. No idea what her address is. How am I supposed to remember they'd moved? Ugh. Better find a way to ring her back. Bill, is that you?
Mick, what are you doing here?
Bill used to hang out around the shelter where Sarah worked. Known him since I was a kid. Back for a funeral. Mum died.
Oh, Mick, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Long time coming. She'd been sick for a while.
You don't sound okay.
I don't know. I'm a bit shaken up, to be honest. Just been shot at up on the railway.
Jesus, really? Thought that was some kids playing with fireworks. So what, some trigger-happy Met officers?
Couldn't be. They left when they heard sirens.
Jesus, Mick.
Yeah. I don't know. You're not staying at the Pit anymore? The Pitt Street Homeless Support Centre. I'd ended up there as a kid. It's where I met Sarah.
She had to shut it down, man.
Oh, shit. Why?
Oh, you should know more than me. Surely Sarah told you.
Sarah, my wife. I guess ex-wife now? I haven't talked to her in a long time. Since, you know.
Oh, right. Jeez. Sorry, Mick.
It's all right. Hey, can I borrow your phone? I'm meant to stay at my sister's tonight, but my battery's dead and I don't have her address.
Course. Got her number?
Shit.
Look it up?
Ah, it'll be unlisted. Could call her practice, but She wouldn't be back in until after the funeral. Fuck, what am I gonna do? Let's see what the damage is. Electrics look okay. Smashed radiator and a little low on wiper fluid. It's not going anywhere, but it should start. I think my phone charger had a 12-volt adapter for a car. Should still be in my pack. Pack must have caught something sharp on the way down. Ripped her right open. I fish out my phone's charge cable. The only thing worth salvaging. I tossed the cigarette lighter and plugged my phone into the socket. Nothing. Might only charge while the engine's running. The keys aren't in the ignition. God damn it. It's not going anywhere, but it should start. It stinks of petrol. They must have siphoned some to try and torch it. What's with the car?
Kids joyriding, I guess. Can't even torch a car properly. Still, it's my own private suite until they cart it off, eh?
They leave the keys?
Yeah. Need 'em?
Sure, might be able to charge my phone. Bill fishes the keys from one of his many pockets. Thanks. Leaning in, I try the key. The red charging light on my phone blinks on, but then the engine splutters and dies. Guess they drained all the fuel trying to burn the bastard. It's not going anywhere, but it should start. Nothing. Might only charge while the engine's running. God damn it. Shake the can, slosh of petrol at the bottom. Metallic smell of old petrol stings my nostrils as it glugs into the tank. Nothing. Might only charge while the engine's running. God damn it. The can's empty now. Should be enough in the tank though. It's still not firing. Better check the engine again. Okay, there must be something wrong under here. Sounded like no fuel was getting through. Damn, still can't see anything wrong. Damn, still can't see anything wrong. Think I need help with this engine. Mind hopping in?
Sure.
Okay, try it now. The engine turns over, and I see fuel stream from a hose beneath. Ah, here it is.
What's the problem?
tear in the fuel line between the pressure regulator and injectors. Damn, gonna need a replacement. Thanks, Bill. Don't suppose you've seen any quarter-inch hose around?
This ain't a hardware store. There's a bunch of junk in the underpass, though, eh?
Good evening, sir. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name? Okay, well, you don't have to tell me. Anyway, I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me? Hello?
Leave the poor guy alone. He's clearly asleep.
Oh, hi. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name?
No. Kid like this shouldn't be out here. Not your problem, Mick. I really shouldn't get involved, but... Hey, so...
Hi.
Right, what are you doing down here?
I write for the Herald. I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
You homeless? God help me. Okay, look, I'm not homeless. So...
Oh, great! That's great! So, how long have you been staying out here, Mr.
Carter. And I'm not staying out here. Jesus, will you put that thing away?
Sorry, just a few questions.
No! Loose panel on the side. I kick it open. I could use that hose for the car. Come on, you asshole! Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight.
Would this help?
I glance up. Kid's holding an oversized hunting knife like it's a snake. Jesus. What are you doing carrying a knife like that?
You know, protection.
Jeez. All that's gonna do is get you stabbed. What's wrong with a whistle or pepper spray or something?
I can look after myself.
Whatever. Can I borrow it?
Well, if you can answer my questions.
Oh, God help me. Fine.
Great. So, Mr.
Carter.
Right. So, Mr. Carter, what led you to be living down here?
I'm not.
So...
Look, maybe I don't mind living rough. Maybe I prefer it to being tied down. But I work, I have places I can stay, I'm fine. Next question.
Okay, well, surely you've noticed the recent spate of disappearances, not to mention the mental illness-related violent crimes.
I'll stop you there. No, haven't heard a thing.
You going to help me or not?
Ugh, maybe I should ask Bill. You'll hear about the shooting. She looks up sharply.
Shooting? What shooting?
Don't get involved, Mick. Oh, nothing. Must have misheard.
I'm here interviewing about homeless people disappearing, with that all going crazy.
Right. Another college kid thinks they could fix people.
Okay, what was that about mental illness?
Cops say they're swamped with violent crimes. Hobos going nuts, spouting gibberish. Seen anything like that?
That guy in the rail car.
No, sorry. Look, folks take what they can to help them through the night, and there's a lot of bad shit out there. You get kids acting crazy all the time.
Yeah, I know all this. Give me something I can use, alright?
Ugh, I'll ask around. Look, Angela, was it? Go home to your warm bed. No one here has any reason to talk to you.
I know that. I'm not stupid.
She thrusts her hand into her pocket, pulls out a hotel-sized bottle of rum.
Got a whole bunch. You look like you could use something to drink.
Wow. About as sensitive as I'd expect from a rich city kid.
Well, what do you want?
Nothing. Just quit with the presumptuous attitude. These are people, not your high school project.
I'm 24, and you're one to talk. Patronising asshole.
Whatever.
Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight. No use for the empty fuel can there. That won't help get it charged. Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight.
You think people have been disappearing?
There used to be a whole community down here. Where are they all?
I was a kid last time I was down here, but it does seem quiet.
The few corpses that turned up, cops pinned on some maniac. Press dubbed him the Bucket Butcher because he wears a funny hat.
She squints her eyes.
I have reason to believe he's not responsible.
That it? Nice story, but it's just business as usual. Folks, they move on. Maybe they find a job. Maybe they quietly die. No one gives a shit and no one's keeping tabs. It's all bullshit.
If you want my help, just ask around for me or something.
Don't suppose you have a portable phone charger?
No. Wait, you have a phone?
Yeah. Guess you think just because I don't have a place to stay, I don't have a phone.
Well, I don't...
Everyone has a phone, lady.
Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight. She'll probably assume I'm asking her to huff it with me. I asked. She doesn't have a charger. That won't help get it charged. I'll leave him be. She'll probably assume I'm asking her to huff it with me. I asked. She doesn't have... Bloody thing's screwed in there too tight. Bloody thing...
Maybe a dumb question, but why is it so quiet down here?
Melingi.
What?
Shadowy figures with burning eyes. Taking people in the night. Folks calling them Melingi.
Right.
Well, that's the story going round. Papers say there's a killer out there, but it's been a cold winter. Think that's all there is to it.
He shrugs. Hey, Bill, you noticed people acting weird recently?
Well, I mean, yeah. You heard about the pit.
Oh, right. They shut it down?
Yeah, well, I was helping Sarah out there. She let me stay when there was a spare bed.
That's Sarah for you.
But people on the street been getting crazy, eh?
Nothing new.
Not like this, Mick. Everyone's scared. Solid blokes, you know? Fine one day. Next day they're going nuts. Sarah ended up in hospital.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, she's all right, but couldn't keep the place open.
I should have been there for her. Like she needed more reason to hate me.
Some bad new gear people getting into?
I don't know, Mick. I think this is something else, eh?
I asked around and it does seem there's something to what you're saying.
I knew it!
Just stories getting shared.
Shadowy demons with glowing eyes that
Drag people off in the night. Melingi, they're calling them.
Interesting.
Nonsense is what it is. Typical tweaker shit. You want to publish that? Be my guest.
I tell her what Bill said about the pit, and reluctantly, what I'd seen in the rail car.
Thanks. This is great stuff.
Just keep my name out of it. Look, I answered your questions. Can I use that knife or what?
Yeah, all right.
She hands it to me warily.
You can have it back if you like, but honestly, you're more likely to get stabbed with it than without.
I guess.
Look, you seem alright, kid. Go talk to Bill. Old guy out there. He loves a good yarn.
Oh, thanks. Hey, if you ever have a story, drop by the Herald and ask for me. We'll pay good money.
I cringe at what Bill will think as she bounces off to talk to him. Got it. Hello? The keys are gone! My charger!
No! Get off me, you! Ah! Let me go!
The hell? What's going on?
Please!
Jesus, they look like SAS or something.
Ah!
He's dragging the reporter to the boat. What do they want with her? Was she actually onto something? They'll see me. I think these are the guys that shot the old-timer up at the railway. Shadowy figures with burning eyes. The Melingi? Shove from behind. Wait! Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. Frozen. Can't move. Can't feel. I see only blackness. I struggle, gasp in panic, and the blackness fills my lungs. Then I have no breath to scream. I try to fight it. Oh God, I try. But the ice in my lungs coils its way to my brain. And I know that I am dying. The cold blackness falls away, leaving only nothing. And I know, somehow, I am dead. But then, every neuron of my brain firing all at once, tearing apart, twisting out in all dimensions.
then contracting, speed of light, back into nothing. Sudden, icy cold shocks me awake. The same sensations, the same panic from minutes before. Only this time, I remember to hold my breath. I can't get my hands free. I've got to get my hands free. I managed to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes. Frantic, I feel about, but blinded, I wrench the sack from my face. My eyes sting as I blink through the water, trying to get my bearings. Oh, God. I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. Hopeless, I return to sawing at my bonds. Black stars dance across my vision, but I keep at it, even as they expand, obliterating consciousness. Then primal impulse fills the vacuum, takes command of my lungs, forces them full of water. Again, I drown. No more. Sudden, icy cold shocks me awake. I manage to work the knife from my back pocket. I wrench the sack from my face. I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. Gotta get a hold of it first. I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Again, I try to breathe from the can, but I can't get to the air without a lungful of water. Hopeless, I return to sawing at my bonds. Black stars dance across my vision, but I keep at it, even as they expand, obliterating consciousness. Again, I drown. Once more, the light. Reality breaking up, reforming. Back how it was, but somehow wrong. Sudden, icy cold shocks me awake. God, what is happening to me? I managed to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw. I wrenched the sack from my face. I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Again, I try to breathe from the can, but I can't get to the air without a lungful of water. Again, I try to breathe from the can, but I can't get to the air without a lungful of water. More holes would only let the air out faster. More holes would only let the air out faster. Gotta think of something else. Pushing the tube into the can, I suck the water from it and take a breath. I almost gag on the oily fumes, but I've bought myself a few more seconds. I return to cutting with renewed strength. At last, the ropes give way. I kick to the surface, glimpse brutalist concrete rising from the chop, and swim towards it. Collapsed on the embankment, shivering in the bitter wind, I try to make sense of what's happened. I died. They killed me. But I am no longer dead. Consciousness creeps slowly back, and with it, the freezing cold. My hands are numb, unresponsive lumps that wipe muck from my eyes. I look out at the dark water. Was all that really under there? As if in answer, I glimpse a spotlight through the sleet, flicking left, then right. Searching. Christ, it's cold. Gotta get out of the open, get warm. Hello? I peer into the dark, shivering violently. No one. Shivering's good though. I know that from my time working the trawler. Means I'm not hypothermic. Yet. But with my clothes wet, I'm bleeding heat fast. Story here about this bucket butcher the cops are linked. His face is hidden under a floppy bucket hat in the picture. Reckon they're barking up the wrong tree. With unfeeling hands, I crumple pages into the can. I pause at the death notices. Idea. I search for Mum's name. Nah, paper's a week old, of course. Current one would have her notice though. Funeral time and place. I'd see the old girl put in the ground. The brick wobbles as I claw at it with numb fingers. I lever the brick out, small cavity behind. Someone stashed a bottle of rum, just the ticket. The booze should delay the shock a little, though I'll freeze all the quicker if I don't get that fire lit. I take a violent slug, close my eyes and wait for the warmth to spread outward from my gut.
Dad?
What are you doing here? Thoughts come slow, struggling to break through a frozen tundra. Wait! I pour some rum over the paper for good measure. Don't need to cut that. Don't want to waste it. Paper should be enough to get a fire started. Just needs a... I peer into the drain. Something's wedged in there, but it's too dark to see. My hand's too numb to feel. Backing out, something tumbles down the pile of silt. A Zippo lighter. Hey, this was Bill's. I force my frozen hands to strike a spark. Sharp smell of flint, but no flame. The wick feels dry. At least the cold doesn't feel so bad now. I'm not even shivering anymore. It's out of fuel. Splash of alcohol stings my frost-nipped skin as I fill the lighter. I fumble the Zippo alight, try to hold the flame steady on the paper. Come on. It catches, starts to burn. I hunch over the flames, slowly thawing, the caustic sting of blood returning to frozen fingers. Time to get out of here. I crawl halfway into the hole. From the flame of the Zippo, I make out what looks like an old boot. Dousing the lighter, all at once it comes free. I fall back under mud, dirty water and... Oh God, get it off! I roll the body off me and stare down at my old friend. Bill? A look of angry shock frozen on his face. I'd never seen him angry. Even as a kid when he'd lectured me. Just another stupid runaway. I'll find them, Bill. Do to them what they did to you. To me. Oh, who am I kidding? Better to just disappear again. Spotlight flickers over the edge of the underpass. I'm not getting out that way. Bending to close his eyes, I see a card poking from the pocket of his blood-stained shirt. Angela Grace. I feel something else too. Not in the pocket, but stashed in the lining. I pierce the lining, rip it away. A cassette tape. Footsteps outside.
What have we here? Got it. Stop there. You led us on quite the chase.
Won't work. No point.
Dad, in here.
Alec, wait, I'm coming.
I wouldn't try it.
I can't do that. Can't see how to make it work. Need to think of... No. I duck behind the barrel.
Not gonna do you no good, boss.
You bastards!
Drop that scrap of bling for me, boss. Come easy.
So you can dump me in the reservoir again? He'd easily sidestep a thrown bottle, and a bit of broken glass at his feet won't stop him killing me. I've got to hold... That's not going to get me out of this mess. Not giving up my only weapon, but I grip the knife.
I wouldn't.
Gestures with his gun.
But do what you need to, boss.
I dive for the hole, try to scrabble up. Shouts from behind. A shot thuds into the mud. The next one, I don't hear. Ah! He'd easily sidestep a thrown. Why are you doing all this?
Drop it now. Talk later.
I douse the strip of cloth with alcohol and push it down into the bottle. I hold the flame under the rag until it lights. I make a dive for the drain. Shots fired wildly through the smoke, kicking mud and blasting chips from the stone wall above. Then I'm through, stumbling through the mud and filth, lit only by the cold flame of the Zippo and the flashes of pursuing torches. This is crazy. I gotta get out of town. And no more boxcars, so I need some cash. Rounding a corner, I slip up a manhole and out onto the sleeping city streets. This is the place. Grace said they pay for stories. The sleeping man looks almost built into the street. Clothes and skin are grey concrete. If not for his shallow snoring, I'd take him for dead. Don't think I'll get much out of him. Empty. Morning issue mustn't be out yet. Hi. She raises her eyes briefly from her book. I have a story to sell. Deadpan stare.
What?
Okay, well, it's hard to know where to start.
No, Dal. What are you telling me for?
Oh, a writer here. Angela Grace.
She might have bought you lunch for some unpublishable story about flying saucers, if she wasn't missing. It's been in all the papers the last few days.
Few days?
Right. So...
She nods toward the door. I have important information about your reporter, Angela Grace. She pauses to glance at me for a second, then turns back to her book. I saw her last night, and...
Sure you did. You saw her in the papers.
No, I saw her get abducted.
Look, I've been answering calls from you lot non-stop since we ran that she was missing. I saw her on a bus. I saw her at the game. I saw her flying off to heaven with fucking Elvis. I've heard it all, Dal. Now get lost.
I really do have a great story. High-tech soldiers, abducting people. Folks call them the Malinji.
Do yourself a favour, Dal. Go bathe in a fountain somewhere.
Think I could take a look at Miss Grace's office?
Seriously?
I guess not. Seen anyone wearing a yellow jacket? Looked Japanese.
What, are we playing Guess Who here? I don't want to bother security, Dal, but you're really tempting me.
Did Grace talk to you about People going crazy?
We didn't talk, but if that's her story, I can see why she'd want to interview you.
You're working late.
Early. I'm working early. Look, I know you're just trying to get out of the cold for a bit, but you can't stay here.
There's bodies in the reservoir. I've seen them. Surely that's a good enough story to sell.
How about you go take another look? Have a wash in there while you're at it. Editor's not in, Dal. Believe me, you wouldn't like it if he was. Get out of there. I have enough filing to do as it is. You. Out. Get out of there.
Angela Grace gave me her card.
So what? She leaves those everywhere. Prints them herself, you know. Gotta get my name out there. Giggle.
She rolls her eyes. Somehow I don't think they got on. This tape's from Angela Grace's dictaphone. Can you play it?
Dal, if I never hear that piercing voice of hers again, it'll be too soon.
Morning paper must be in. Coins clink into the old hat. What are you looking at? This city. Don't think I'll get much out of him. Don't think I'll get much out of him. I'm not going to go around stabbing people. Don't think I'll get much out of him. Morning headline in bold capitals. What? Bucket butcher caught on camera. I'm standing over Bill's body, covered in blood, holding the knife. I glance around. City's still sleeping, but they'll be waking to this soon enough. Like I needed another reason to get out of town. Better get a copy, check the death notices, find the funeral. Annie'll give me money for a bus out. Excuse me? I shake him by the shoulder. Hey, I need to borrow a couple of bucks. I'll pay you back. He's completely out of it. At least he didn't attack me with a bit of rebar. I bend to take the few coins he has. I'm really sorry about this. I'll come back and repay you when I can. I know I'm full of shit. Just another buzzard taking advantage. I drop in the coins, pull the paper out and flip through. They're convinced I'm this killer, an out-of-town drifter, caught covered in blood and holding a knife. Can I blame them? Another CCTV image. I turn to the funeral notices. Judith Carter. Ashes will... This Wednesday already? At least that's walking distance. I don't want her to see this headline. Hi,
You think I read the
good. Can't play it back that. This tape's from Angela Grace's dictaphone.
Darl, if I never...
I don't want her to see this headline. Well, wouldn't be my first time dumpster diving. In desperate times. Lovely. Nothing but office refuse, shredded paper. Oh, I've slept in worse places, I guess. Nothing but office I bend to search the bags. Mostly shredded paper, with the odd can of tuna adding fragrance. Nothing but office refuse, shredded paper. I make the short trek to the cemetery. Must be almost dawn. Should find where the funeral will be. Wait there. I can't make out anything through the layers of graffiti. Sorry, street art. I can't make out anything through the layers of graffiti. I can't make out anything through the layers of... Locked. No one's there. I guess it is a little early. No one's there. I guess it is a little early. I slide it between the door jamb. Try to snib the latch. No good. Knife's blunt enough. I'd only blunt the knife. I slide it between the door jamb. Try to snib the latch. No good. Can't see how that'll help. I don't think it'll work. Can't play it back that. Paper's no use there. Paper's no use there. I can just rip it if I need to. Locked. I follow the path deep into the cemetery gardens, but I'm dead on my feet. The funeral will be at the chapel. I should head there. I need a map if I'm going to wander the city anymore. I slide it between the door jamb. Try to snib the latch. No good. Won't burn. Went through a phase at 13 or so playing with light. It burnt down the neighbour's hedge. Thought I'd go back and smack myself if I could. I'm not burning that. can't make out anything through the layers of graffiti. Alcohol had helped clean the graffiti off the map, but there's not enough left in the light. Alcohol had helped clean the graffiti off the map. Won't help. That won't help. Won't help. I rub at the graffiti. No good. Needs something stronger than elbow grease. It'd burn all right, but my only reward would be a few scorched fingers. I rub at the graffiti. No good. Needs something stronger than elbow grease. I need a map if I'm going to wander the city anymore. I can't make out anything through the layers of graffiti. I rub at the graffiti. No good. Needs something It'd burn all right, but my only reward would be a few scorched fingers. Alcohol had helped clean the graffiti off the map, but there's not enough left in the lighter. Wick doesn't need trimming. Wick doesn't need trimming. Won't burn. Paper's no use there. Paper's no use there. It'd burn all right, but I can just rip it if I need to. I can just rip it if I need. Hi there. The caretaker eyes me with a look of disgust.
Oh, just what I need. Something else.
I just wanted to...
I don't want junkies hanging around. Bad enough with young vandals trashing the gardens.
But...
Are you deaf? I said get lost.
Hey, listen to me. I'm here for a bloody funeral.
You will not go around disturbing people at a funeral.
He tosses some coins into the dirt.
That's all I have and all you'll get from me. If you're not gone when I'm finished here, I'm calling the police.
Wait a minute. If there's one thing I hate, it's pompous, self-righteous, hypocritical... Shit. Well, I better not wait out front for the cops to arrive then. I'll have to find where they're burying her. Swallowing my pride, I snatch up the coins. Still not enough for a coach out of town.
I told you to leave.
It's my mother's funeral.
If you haven't left before people arrive...
Yeah, you'll call the cops. I get it. Asshole doesn't believe me. The heft of the brick is reassuring. Can't wait for Annie here. Fuck it. Okay, that felt good. Shit.
Bloody kids.
I wait and watch. Wet leaves cling to my neck like cold, dead fingers. I think of the bodies in the reservoir. The sudden silence snapped. I wait a minute or two.
Now where'd I...
That's not blowing anywhere. That's not blowing anywhere. That's not blowing anywhere. Nothing in the caretaker's coat but an oversized handkerchief.
What are you still doing here? I told you, leave!
Okay, I'm going.
And give me that!
Sorry. I was just minding it for you.
Get lost!
I rub at the graffiti. No good. Needs something stronger than elbow. Alcohol had helped clean the graffiti off the map, but there's not enough left in the lighter. I rub at the graffiti. No good. Needs something strong. Knife won't do much good there. I'm not throwing good money around. Alcohol had helped clean the graffiti off the map, but there's not... I grabbed the pamphlet. Tourist crap about the cemetery. During the gold rush, the hills were mined extensively. Once the seam was dry, settlers sealed off shafts and used the entrances as crypts. Interesting, but not particularly helpful. Though there's a map of the city on the back that might be.
Thank you.
He squints up at me.
Say, sure you can spare it?
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, here. Look like you could use some squeeze at least.
He passes me a dirty plastic Coke bottle, half full of metho. Camping fuel or cleaner. Squeeze it through some cloth and you get 95% denatured alcohol. The other 5% will turn you blind. Thanks. I take a swig, coughing like a kid with their first tequila.
Jesus! This stuff would strip the paint off a stop sign.
He laughs his horrid, gap-toothed laugh, and I can't help but grin back. Thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Think I could have another nip?
A bit Moorish, ain't it?
You make it yourself?
Squeezed it through my own sock.
I doused the rag in the foul liquid. Thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Is he trying to get up or down? Either way, gonna bloody well get himself killed. Don't want him falling on me. Need a hand, mate? You alright?
Yes, quite alright.
What were you...
Love to stay and chat, but, Things to do.
Odd fellow. It's out of reach. A good gust of wind will knock it down if I wait long enough. I go to work on the layers of spray paint. Metho works a treat. It's not exactly like new, but it's readable. The map shows the cemetery, divided into sections with numbers for plots. Without knowing Mum's plot number, it's not much use. Locked. I reach in as far as I can. Bloody hell! I wait a minute or two.
Now wait.
That's not blowing anywhere. The map shows this without knowing much. I aim the leaf blower at the brolly. It only flutters, protected by the ledge it's stuck on. I aim the leaf blower at the brolly. It only flutters, protected by the ledge it's stuck on. Don't want to throw that at. Nothing but office refuse. Nothing but office refuse. Lid of the dumpster crashes down. Come on. Don't think you can even get Clark's anymore. Seen a suspicious guy in a yellow jacket?
Seen lots.
I think he's after me. Him and a bunch of soldiers or something.
He's a Malingi.
I think he's with the Malingi.
Aye, they can disguise themselves as people, but don't remember that one.
So you've heard of the Malingi?
Heard of them? They picked me up.
They did?
Took me to their source, did something to me head, then let me go.
Oh, right.
They tried to buy me off, but I wasn't having it.
Men in black suits with green goggles, right?
Not goggles. Eyes. They're not men.
So...
Monsters.
Monsters.
From space?
Yeah, okay. Got it. Hey, what would you say if I told you I'd gone back in time?
They got you too. There's no way out, mister. I tried. Rope, pills, nothing works. And then my aunt came back with me. He
grabs the bottle, takes a frantic gulp. But how can this happen?
The saucer man! I told you!
He seems to withdraw into himself. Okay. Not getting more out of him than that. Heard any stories of guys like us flipping out? Going nuts?
Aye. I have. And spent some time in Greens for it myself. Started seeing things, you know? Thought some lady was me dead aunt. Tried burying her again. But I got this now, don't I?
He pokes at the grubby bottle.
Me medicine.
Only it's slowly killing him. Think I could have another nip?
Aye, I reckon so.
I take another slug.
Oh!
Even if I wanted another Molotov, the plastic bottle would melt in my hands. Fella here wouldn't like to see me wasted. Thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Hey!
Oh, here. I think this is yours. I hold out the leaf blower. He snatches it, glaring, and stalks off. The map shows the cemetery, divided into sections with numbers for plots. Without knowing Mum's plot number, it's not much use. I reach out with the brolly, hoping to snag the book. Bloody hell! Brolly's no good there. Brolly's no good there. Brolly's no good there. Brolly's no good there. Not while he's in there. Not while he's in there. Not while he's in there. He's fiddling with the alarm, but I can't see from... Locked. Nothing but bare pews inside. Nowhere to hide even if I break in. Better to wait by her grave. Nowhere to hide even if I break in. Better to wait by her grave. If I wanted cops swarming the place, that'd be one way.
What are you still doing here? I told you, leave!
Okay, I'm going. Alarm system looks like it needs a code. Alarm system looks like it needs a code. Alarm system looks like it needs a code. I reach in as far as I can. Bloody hell! He's putting in the code. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, for Christ's sake. I have the code, if I can get in to use it. Not while he's in there. I have the code, if I can get in to use it. Not while he's in there. I wait a minute or two. I have the code, if I can get in to use it. Can't quite get it. I reach further in, trying to get my shoulder through. Bloody hell! I wait a minute or two. Come on! Got it. One, 2, 3, done. I can't find anything useful here. No map of the plots, at least. Carter. Here it is. Section D, plot 47. Carter. Must be her. I can't find anything useful here. Yep, Carter. Section D, plot 47. Just need a map and I'll be right. All right, Section D. Should be here somewhere. Another old grave, but this is hers. How could she... What's going on? Why is she buried already?
You weren't there.
Alec?
You missed the funeral, Dad.
But I thought... It screams at me from my subconscious, that thought. But it's slippery. Black ice on asphalt. And I'm spinning out.
You should say something.
Yes. I guess I could say a few words. Shit, I'm no good at these things. Mum, I pause. That thought still niggles. Kneeling down, I set the flowers aside. Wrong Carter. A laugh escaped my throat as a sob. This is your grave.
Alec! Oh, God, Alec! I'm sorry!